Hello everybody, welcome back to another But the Good Right Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS William G. Mather tutorial part 1. So, I've really only posted this in my Discord server. Uh, so other than that, it's just kind of a surprise to some people. Or maybe I showed it at the end of the Regina tutorials. Um, I think maybe I did. I'd said that this would probably be the next ship tutorial. And so here it is. Do a little fly around over it. So as I said, this is the SS William G. Mather. There's no S at the end of Mather. It's just William G. Mather. Not Mathers, but Mather. It was built in 1925 for the Cleveland Cliffs, or is it the Cleveland Cliffs Company, or is it um yeah, the Cleveland Cliffs Iron Company. So it it didn't really have a super exciting career, I'd say. It basically just served as a normal freighter. It got some refits and such. Not refits, but got a few little updates to it. Like I think they replaced. I think was it originally turbine driven? Uh, yeah. So when it was built, it had a quadruple expansion, reciprocating steam engine, and then in 1954 they installed an oil-fired steam turbine. So there were a few little changes to it. I think the what's it called, bow thruster was probably also added later on. Um, but yeah, I mean, you can find some pictures of her without her red stripe here, like without Cleveland clips on the side. Um, this is basically what she looks like today, since she is a museum ship now. She went out of service in 1980. She became a museum ship, so she is docked in Cleveland at the Great Lakes. She's a part of the Great Lakes Science Center, so you can go and tour her if you're there. Um, so yeah, she's pretty big. I believe 618 feet in real life. This is 1.8 to 1 scale. So yeah, not too much to say about it. So let's see, any interesting information? Uh, well, she was nicknamed the ship that built Cleveland because she was the flagship for the Cleveland Cliffs Iron Company at the time. I think she was also was she the biggest? Maybe she, I think she was like one of the biggest freighters when she was built. I don't think the biggest, but one of the biggest. Um, anyway, yeah, oh, her sister ship, the SS Colonel James M. Schoonmaker, is also a museum ship in Ohio somewhere. So, it's pretty cool. Both ships of this class are, you know, preserved. That's nice. So anyway, I'll quit yapping. I'll get on with the tutorial. So this is going to be a three-part series. Um, and I say three parts for a very special reason. Also, ignore the Oceanic 3 pre-design A back there. I'll explain that some other time. Um, she will be a three-part tutorial series. And the reason I say three parts is because there's this today, Sunday. There's next Sunday. And then there's the Sunday after that. And then the fourth Sunday is November 9th. And on November 10th is the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. So therefore, I am making my own Edmund Fitzgerald. I know people have requested this in some other videos, and I kind of just sort of said like, I probably won't do it. But then I learned, oh, this is the 50th anniversary of the sinking, and I was like, that'd be really good for my channel. Um, so I've been working on it here. So the William G. Mather will have to be three parts. The last parts 2 and 3 will probably be pretty long. because it's quite a few details. But I got to get it done for the Emma Fitzgerald. So that Emma Fitzgerald will be released. It'll be released. Part one will be released November 9th, just the day before Emma Fitzgerald's sign, because that's a Sunday. Um, so yeah, that'll be probably more parts. That'll probably be like at least 5-part tutorial series. No interior, well, at least not yet. And this is also 1.8 to 1 scale, unlike Rich's 1.7 to 1 scale. So unfortunately, my interior cannot and will not fit inside this version. So yeah. Well, yeah, for now I do have the William G. Mather. So it's a really nice looking ship. Also no interior for this, at least not yet. As I said, she is a museum ship, so there are like tour videos of the entire inside. So theoretically, somebody could do an interior for it, but there's also no deck plans or blueprints of the ship at all. This is all done based on a few measurements of the ship and pictures, by the way, for the exterior. For the interior, you'd have to just base it all off of the tour videos. I'm not bothering to do. I'm not bothering. Yeah, bothering is a word, right? Yeah, I can't be bothered to do that. At least not now. So for now, she's just no interior, but she is a very nice looking exterior, and she's big. So anyway, over here is the keel. Yeah, this part will be getting the entire hull, as well as kind of put in the back deck house in back there, and this wall here. So we'll start with the hull. This is the keel, and the keel is a total length. Keel is a total length of 320 blocks, and I don't know how many blocks underwater you're gonna want to build this. I should probably measure that. I think. So let's see. The draft is 18 blocks. It appears. 8. Oh, wow, that's deep. Is that is that really right? Hold on. Pull up my calculator. 10.01 times. Yeah, 18 blocks. Well, I think that would have been like her maximum draft depth. So when she was like fully loaded, like overloaded, she would have sunk up down to that point. I think unloaded, it would have been a much shallower draft, probably about up to this red line here, or even shallower. I think roughly when she was, pretty like perfectly loaded, it would have been up to this red line, which you can see in the intro. Also speaking of the intro, if this video is a little laggy, that's because the intro is currently rendering while I'm recording this, because it takes a long time to render. But anyway, I've you have to 8 entire minutes now. I really need to get on with this. So, keel is 320 blocks. Build it 18. If you want to go the deepest, I would do 18. If you want to go like fully unloaded, I'd go with what? Probably 10 blocks. And then if you want to do it like perfectly loaded, 14 or 15 blocks underwater. So that's where we layer keel. And again, it is 320 blocks long. So we'll go to the third block back. That's where we'll start. Third block back. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to use brown terracotta to build all this first, because black concrete you cannot see. I'll just change it afterward. And she did have an entirely black hull, which is kind of surprising. So I'll just build in brown terracotta and then change it after. So do replace black concrete with brown terracotta. And you'll actually be able to see it. Or you know what? I'll just do it in the I'll do the sign concrete thing. I can do it with my Queen Mary too. So I'll build in sign concrete and change it after. Alright, so again we'll start on the third block back. and we're like 10 minutes in now. Third block back, and we're gonna build 3 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 5 after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and then a long row of 217. This is the very outer section of the base plate. So from that very first block all the way back to here is, or should be, 217. Yes, it is. Okay. So now a curve back inward for the stern. So we'll build inward a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 more rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you should have 13 blocks left over on the keel, which we do. So that is great. Lines up perfectly. So you can go ahead and fill all this in. So I'll just fill it in with the cyan concrete. There we go. And we're gonna do a bit of we're basically gonna make this little curve on the bottom. Kind of makes the width a little wider. And let's see, we'll do start on the start on the go to the front end of this long line of 217. This is the very outer edge. So go on this block right here, and let's see, we'll build 2 out like that, and then we'll build forward by 2, so 1, 2 like that, and then on the 7th block back, so basically go 2, 3, build 4 blocks this way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go out 1 like that, and then 2 like that, and then up 2. I think I'm doing this right. And then out 1, and then we'll go forward by 3. So 1, 2, 3. I know it looks really wonky, but I think it is correct. Alright, so go to the stern, do pretty much the same thing. Fly all the way over to here. We stern end at the 217. And we'll build out 2 like this. And then back by 2, so 2 like that. And then behind here we'll add 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out 1. And then out 2 like that. And then 1, 4 like that, put 1 there. And then up 2, and then out 1 like that. So again, it's kind of it's a pretty funky looking thing, curve, but that's how it was. That's how I built it. Anyway, we'll connect these up in the middle now. So all the way up to here, we just do set cyan concrete. Next 2 rows down. And there we go. And then the final 2 rows down here. And there we go. There's the entire middle section. There's a little curve there. It kind of curves upward. Alright, so now that we have that done, we can go ahead and start building up the bow. But first I'm going to label my sections. So I've explained this in many videos, all my videos, I explain this pretty much, is that basically when I label these sections, you start, section 0 is the center, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way out. And what I say every time is that, like, when I'm building a tutorial, like when I'm building a ship from a tutorial, I don't add the signs because I don't need them. But I do add them when I'm making the tutorial because it just helps me with it, figure out which section I'm on so I can look at my notes. So If you're not somebody who really needs the signs, you don't have to add them. I'm gonna take them out as I go along, but just know that. So anyway, this is the whole bow section. It will 0 through 17. So we'll go ahead and start on section 0 here. And again, this is all supposed to be built on black concrete. Change it after. So the bow will go do a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 2. So 2 and 2. Up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we'll take a blackstone stair and put it at the top there. So there's a little thing up there. So there's that. The blackstone stair will stay blackstone when I change the color. Anyway, section 1 now, we'll build a row 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2. And then up by 3, 1, 2, 3. And then up by 11. And then up by 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. And then a slab. And again, the slabs are just basically the same as the stair. They'll just stay slabs. Stay blackstone slabs when I change the color. This was a bulwark here. And then there was like a bulwark height extension. It wasn't a gradual slope from down there to up here. At about this point, there's basically a really tiny slope, which made the bulwark just a little bit higher. Also, the William G. Mather had like basically no shear at all. I think she like had no shear. If you look at pictures, you can see she had like no shear at all. So it's interesting. But anyway, there's that section 1. Alright, section 2. We'll build a row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2, and then up by 2, 2, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then up 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then a slab. There we go, there's section 2. Section 3, we'll build a row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 2, and then up 2, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then up 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a slab. There we go. Alright, section 4 now. Section 4, we're going to build a single row of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then up by 2, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 2 rows of 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a slab. There we go. Alright, now section 5. Section 5, we're going to build a row of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually just before I continue, I just want to say real quick, this is something me and many other people say, is that if you build something from a tutorial like this and you use it for like a project or a video or something, just leave some credit for the designer, like me. If you decide to use this in a video, animation, game, something, whatever, map, just credit me for the design, because I spent a long time making this, so it doesn't hurt to credit people. In fact, it hurts if you don't credit people. It hurts you too. It hurts your reputation if you plagiarize and get caught. So, yeah, I do love seeing my content on other people's channels. Like, I saw some guy made like their own baggage tender with my haul that I made. It's pretty cool. So, I love seeing my stuff out there. It's just credit. Just make sure you credit it. Anyway, got a row 5 there, and then I do 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up by 2. And then up by 2 again. 2. And then up by 2 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a slab. And that is the last slab here. So if you want to just put an extra block behind there, so you know that when your next section, when you go ahead and fill in your sections here, you know not to add a slab there. So I'll do that. Alright, now moving on to section 6. We'll do 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, then up 2, and then up 2 again, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the final height there. So that's fine. Alright, so moving on to section 7 now. Section 7, we're going to do a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. So 2, 2, and 2. And then up 2, 2. And then up 2 again, 2. And then up 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is not right. What section is this? This is section 7, right? Section 7, we're going to do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and then up 2. 2, 2, 2, up 2. Oh, there's no extra row of 2 here. Just go up 2 right there. Bring this back down to there. Up 2. I'll build up 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll build up a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, it's the same height, so it's fine. This is actually these Great Lakes ships. This and the Edmund Fitzgerald both. These are some nice ships to get a break from the very repetitive kind of stuff. Like on my Queen Mary 2 over here, most of the bow is just like 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, whatever. It's like 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3 for at least 50% of the bow. So these Great Lakes ships are a nice break from the repetitive hulls. Anyway, section 8, we'll do a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up by 2. And then up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Alright, now section 9. Section 9, we'll build a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then up by 2, and then up by 2 again, 2, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is the same height again, so that's good. So that's section 9, move on to section 10 now. Section 10, we want to do a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 2, and then a row of 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and up by 2, and then up by 2 again, and 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 rows of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same height again. That's good. All right, section 11 now. Section 11, we're going to build a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 rows of 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And a row of 2. 2. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 2, 2, and 2, 2. And then up 2. And then a row of 2 again. 2. And 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 again. 1, 2. And then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same height again. So that's good. Alright, section 12. Now, so section 12, we're going to build a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And a row 2. 2. And then a row 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up by 2. And then up by 2 again. And then up 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think that's incorrect. Is it supposed to be 3? Wait. It's 3 rows of 3, isn't it? Yeah, that's 3 rows of 3. So, wait. So 2, 2, 3. No. Wait. Oh! I see where I messed up. Let's just bring it back down to the up 2 here. I screwed something up. So go up 2 there. Yeah, I misread this. And then I'll go up 2 again. And then I'll go up 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll do 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And somehow it's still not the same height. So that concerns me a little bit. Actually, wait, no. This is where it drops down a block. See, it should be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's where the bulwark ends and changes to handrails. So that is fine, or it drops down a block. Alright, so moving on to section 13. Remove that block and we'll build it off of here. 13, we build a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, 10, so just add 3 to that. So it's actually 10. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got a row 3. 1, 2, 3. And a row 2. 2. And then a row 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2. And up by 2. And then up by 2 more rows of 2. So we got 2 and then 2 again. And then 3 rows of 3. So 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. If I can place them correctly, there we go. There we go. There's a nice big old curve. Your little slight curve and use big old curve. That's how it should be. That's how it was in real life. I didn't even use haul lines for this. I did for the Adam Fitzgerald. I used like some frame plans. The stern didn't go well originally, so I kind of had to adjust quite a bit of that, but it's still like way more accurate than Rich Larousse's model. Yeah, I did use frame plans for that, so it is a mostly accurate shape. Accurate for the most part. That does have shear, because that has noticeable shear. Anyway, section 14, I'll build off of right here. So section 14, we'll build a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then a row 2. 2. Then a row 3. 1, 2, 3. and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, 2, and up by 2, and then up by 2 again, and then up by 3, 2, 3, and then up by 2 again, 2, so you got 3, 2, 3, 2, I'll do 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. Same height again, so that's fine. Same height as the previous section. Section 15 now, we'll build off of this block. So build a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then a row of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up by 2, and then up by 2 again, 2, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3 up. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. There we go, 5 rows of 3. Same height as the previous section. So again, that is done correctly. Alright, section 16 now. I'll build it from this block. So we'll build a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 2, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, 2, and then up by 2, and then up by 2 again, 2, and then up by 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's the same height as the previous one, so that means we did it correctly. Alright, so finally section 17, I'll build off of this block here. And this one is going to include this little curve down right there. So just be wary of that. But from here, we'll build a row of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 2. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up by 2. And then up 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be the same height there. Now on the second block down right here, we'll build down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then from here we'll build 2 down like that. And then 3 down, 2. And build back 2 like that. And add a 1 right there. You can add like a few blocks onto there. Okay, just get like an exact 10. That is where the deck will sit, right here. So, yeah, that's just where the bulwark ends, or not bulwark, but deck house thing. All right, so there is the bow section frames thing, ribs built up, whatever. So, if you built it in black concrete, have fun. It's gonna be kind of a pain, unless you can see in the dark. I think on Bedrock, the black concrete is actually like what's it called? The brightness is turned up like a ton, so you can actually see the blocks. Whereas on Java, you really don't get that. So if you're building it on Bedrock, then you could, you know, just use black concrete. But I've got this here, and again, this is where the slabs end. You're not going to want to add another slab here. Just leave it like that. And then also that, where it drops down a block, I'll need to show you where what to do about that. Getting close here, but while I go through this, I do want to explain the Oceanic 3 there. So obviously that's a big ship, big fictional, well, technically not fictional, but big ship that was never fully finished. And the Oceanic 3, many people know by RMMV Oceanic 3. Very popular. And here, just added another block right there, by the way. Fill all that in. So this is where it drops down a block. But the Oceanic 3, or RMMV Oceanic 3, that thing, many people know about it. Yeah, many people know about the 3-funnel version. But a lot of people don't know it actually had, and the 3-funnel version was the pre-designed B and C. Most people know about the pre-designed C with 4 decks on the superstructure. Pre-designed C, or pre-designed B, was basically MV Georgic, no, MV Britannic, both 3 funnels. But there was actually a pre-design A, which had 4 funnels. It was basically the Olympic class at that point. So, obviously there's quite a few differences, but it did have 4 funnels. It was a steamship for the pre-design A. So, I've been working on that here. Obviously, it's nowhere near done. I do have a lot of the exterior done, and I do plan to do interior as well. Although that's probably not gonna be. It's not gonna be finished for a long time because there are deck plans for the pre-design A, but they're not very clear deck plans. So a lot of it will just have to be like guessing. But still cool. So since it was never actually the pre-design A was never actually even built, I can pretty much just do whatever I want for the decorations anyway. So that will it'll probably end up being a tutorial at some point, but just not very soon at all. Because it's just I have other stuff in the way, like the William G. Mather here, and then the Edmund Fitzgerald, and I've got Doria going on. I got my Ludo Mentis interior to do, the Brett Tannic 2 interior to do. I gotta make stuff for members once I get my memberships working again. Queen Mary 2 is members only, by the way, in case anybody didn't know that. Although, as I just said, my memberships are broken right now, so can't really do anything except to get access to the special members channel in my Discord server. So, set sign concrete. Just fill in a little bit of this side here. And there we go. There is our bow. It's still in blue, still in the cyan, but I will change it after I do the stern. So that's what it should look like roughly. So fly back on over to the stern here. It'll basically do, the stern is, actually the stern is a bit more complex because I included the tailfin. The way the rudder connects is like a really weird. I'll fly over to the other side so you can see better. It did also have this like fin there. It's sort of like the Milwaukee Clipper also had this kind of fin. But this propeller, or this rudder was really weird. This wasn't actually touching in real life. The hinge itself was right here, which connected to the rudder there. This was just an opening. So it's really funky. And I will be getting the fin when I also build up the stern. So it's not going to be easy, but well, I'll go ahead and label my sections first. So I guess just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And as you guys probably know, any subscribers of my channel, is that usually I do the freeboard, or the draft, and then the freeboard for any ship. However, even if it's like a 1-part hull, if the entire hull is just on 1 part, I usually just build the draft and the freeboard. However, for this ship, since there is not really a defined freeboard, it's all just black, just building it all in one. So, anyway, we'll build this up now. We're going to need our stairs and slabs again. So, on section 0 here, we'll build section 0. We're going to build, actually go to the 5th block forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build right here. we're going to build up by 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And then we'll go 6 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go 1 down like that. Now add a stair there, a stair there, a stair there, and a slab there. No slab there, actually just a slab there. Stair there, there, and then a slab. Stairs there, and there in the corners. A slab up in the corner, that one. Just make sure, yeah, that's correct. So it's a really funky outline for where the propeller goes, but there's that. There is more to this section, obviously. Gotta do the whole tail up, tail the overhang thing. So let's see what adds here. So now from this block right here, we'll build 5 blocks upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what, 2, and then back by 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 rows of 2 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There's the funky outline. The rest aren't going to be much easier. Well, I mean, up until the fin ends. So section 1, we'll do a row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2, and then up by 2, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 7 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll add a slab after that, just on the bottom there, and then we'll also add 2 slabs down here, like that. And then on the 4th full block forward, so right here, on this block right here, the 4th full block forward, we'll go take our concrete and we'll go up by 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then I'll add 2 slabs here, like that. This is really confusing. And then from here we build 2 back, and then 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What? That's not right. Welp. Let's see, let me check this. 4, 2, up 2, 4, up 2, up 3, 7, back, 6, 7. Where's the slab end for here? It does switch the edge there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 block back. So 4th full block back. So slab there, 2 slabs in that corner. The 4th block back, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? No, just up 3. 4th full block, we'll go up 3, 2 in the corner there. And then go back 2. And then, oh, I build 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, and then another 3, 1, 2, 3. That's where I was screwing up. I just read 3, 3, and not 3, 2, 3. Alright, there's that. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 rows of 2. Okay, there's our curve. Alright, so section 2 now. So we'll try to be less disastrous. We'll do 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2, 2, and then up 2. And then up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then up 2 rows, or no, 3 rows of 2. So 2, 2, and 2. And then back by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And add a slab at the end there. And then we'll add 2 slabs in this corner, like that. Right? Yeah. And then go to the 5th full block back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll build up by 2, 2, add 2 slabs in this corner. You can see how this kind of creates the fin coming around. And then right here, we'll go back 2, like that, and then 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a row of 2, and then, wait, so 3, 3, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and then the rest is just 2s, so 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 2. There we go. Saw that. Alright, now section 3. We'll do 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then, wait, nope, hold on. 2 rows of 3, I got that right, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then up 2, and then up 3 more rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then we'll go 5 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll add 2 slabs here at the end, and then 3 slabs in this corner, 2, 3, and then on the 3rd full block back, so right here, 3rd full block back, we'll build 2 up, and then back 2, and then 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then row 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. See 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, and then yeah, the rest is just 2. Okay, so just basically just trace everything again, like that. I know it is very confusing. I am well aware. So, section 4, we'll build a row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 1, 2, and then we had 4 slabs here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we add what, 2 underneath? No, 3. So 1, 2, we had 3 slabs there. And that just seems wrong. But anyway. Yeah, so now from here we'll continue building upward. We'll build a row of 2, 2, and then 2, 3, 4 rows of 3. So 2, 3, 4 rows of 3. And then the rest is just 2. So I think that's what, 8 rows of 2? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 2. Same height again, although it's starting to curve a little bit back now. Alright, section 5. Build off of here. Build section 5. This will get easier at section 7. That's when the section 7 is the first section without the fin. So alright, section 5. We'll do a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. So 2, 2, 2. And then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 2 and 2. And then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll add, 3 slabs here on that top end to connect up with those. And then from this block right here on top of the 4, we'll add up by 2, and then back by 2, and then 3 rows of 3, so 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row 2, 2, then a row 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I think there's just what, 7 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 2. There we go. So should be getting easier soon. Section 6. Section 6, we're going to want to do a row 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 2. So 2, 2, and 2. And then, actually, this I kind of just realized this little fin here would be a good marker as to where the draft would be. We can put it lower in the water. So the water should come like right up to where this fin is, or a little lower. Anyway, you got 3, 3, 3. So you got, what is it? 5, 4, 3, 3, 3. 5, 4, 2, 2, 2, not 3, 3, 3. 5, 4, 2, 2, 2, and then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 2, and then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So you need another 2 there. And then a row of 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And we'll add 3 slabs here, like that. Is that right? I feel like there shouldn't be this like sharp corner of blocks here. I'm gonna check this real quick. Alright, replace black concrete with cyan concrete. It is a sharp corner. Huh. I guess that is correct. Alrighty then. So yeah, that's correct. So put those through there. And that is the last section with the fin. So smooth sailing from here on out. But on top of here, we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. And then I think that's 8 rows of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 2. Yes. Alright. Now to the good stuff. So section 7, I'll build a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. So 2 and 2. And 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 7 rows of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 8 rows of 2 actually. It's 8 rows of 2, not 7. Alright, so section 8 now. Section 8, we'll do 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 2. And then 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. I am tired. I'll get through this. Alright, section 9 now. Section 9, I'll go ahead and do 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then row 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then row 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 again. 2, and then 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of 3. And then whatever, how many, 7 rows of 2, I think. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 rows of 2. So there we go. You can actually see the whole fin now. Kind of slopes downward that way. Also slopes downward this way. Also curves around this way. So slightly kind of slopes this way. Anyway. Alright, section 10. Section 10 will do 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then a row of 2, 2. And then 3 rows of 3 again. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then and then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. Like that. So just make sure you get that on the end of section 10. Alright, section 11 now. Nearing the end. We do 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 1, 2. And then 4 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, let me play. There we go. Finally, 4 rows of 3. This is and then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That is fine. How that is. That is fine. Alright, section 12 now. Section 12 we'll do a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rows of 3. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. 2. And then a row of 3 again. So 1, 2, 3. And then 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. It's looking nice. Alright, moving on to section 13. So start from here. 13 we'll do a row of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be 12 rows of 3. I know my building was kind of screwed up there. Yeah, there's that. Alright, and then do a row of 2, 2, and then a row of 3, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, section 14 now, so start here, starting to build up the curve. Section 14, we're going to do a row of 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows of 3 again, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 rows of 3. Wow. And then a row of 2, 1, 2, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2 again, 2, and then a row of 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 1, 2, and 1, 2. There's that row, so we're starting to get some gaps in there. Alright, section 15 now. So build from this block right here. We'll build a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2 rows of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 3 this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rows of 3. And then where was I? Then a row of 2, 2, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2. Oh boy, that is wrong. This is section 17. Oh, this is section 15. Oh, it should have been 5, 5, 4, 4. Wait, 8, 5, 5, 4, 4. Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11 rows of 3, not 8. So let's fix that real quick. That's 8, and then 9, 10, 11. 11 rows of 3. And then 2, 2, and 3, 2, 3. Okay, I already know something is wrong here. What is it? It should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5, 5, 4, 4. I added an extra row for it as well. Okay, you know what? Let's just try this again. Try this whole thing again. Try to make it better. Alright, so down here, start on this block, we build a row of 8, and then 2 rows of 5, 0, 5, 5, and then 4, 4, 2 rows of 4, and then we have 11 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows of 3. Finally. Then we do a row of 2, 2, and then a row of 3, 2, 3, and then a row of 2 again, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2. There we go. There is all of section 15, finally successfully completed. Alright, moving on to section 16 now, so build up of this block. We'll build a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, for the last section I accidentally read section 16, not 15, which is where I got 8, not 11. Well, now this is 8. And then we have a row of 2, 2, and then 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2 again, 2, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2. There's that section done. Finally, the last section, section 17, build off of here. We'll build a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 2, 2, a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2 again, 2, and then a row of 3 again, 1, 2, 3. So again, what is this? 2, 3, 2, 3. I do 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2. That should be the same height. Now, that section's not finished though. Basically go behind this row of 2, and we're going to finish up where this bulwark goes. So that these line up at the same height on the front and back. So, behind here, we'll add 25 going back. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 25. And in total, this whole line here should be 27 blocks long. Which it is for me, so that's fine. So 27 blocks long, and I'll just build 1 block down, and I'll build like 5 blocks forward, so 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, so this line will connect up with the line up there. They should be the same height, let's say the deck level. So anyway, you can go ahead and fill in all your gaps now. I know these are a bit interesting since it's the stern, and you have the weirdly shaped rudder cut out, and you have the little fin here, the random corner there. On the inside of the prototype, it's much smoother, as you could probably imagine. So you can see much smoother curve, if you can even see that at all. But yeah. So all right, we'll continue to build this up, fill in the gaps. There's not many gaps in the stern, so. And I'm already over an hour long, so this is gonna be a long video. But it kind of has to be, because I need that Edmund Fitzgerald out. The whole series is going to be long. Oh, they did yap for like 10 minutes at the beginning. There you go, and then I can go ahead and fill this side panel. So, fly up to, oh wait, no, I don't have, okay, well, you know what, we'll fill in the entire middle section, side panel. Set, sign, concrete. And I'll go from here down. And again, this line up here should connect with the line we built over here. So, we fly all the way over to here. Let's do the same thing. Set sign concrete. And would you look at that? It lines up. Yay. There's a little stern bulwark. So. There we go. There's basically the entire hull built. So. Yeah. Pretty cool. And obviously I really only have it all in the sign concrete. So you have to change that to black concrete. Which I think I will, let's see, what do I have to add? What else? I have to add the propeller and the rudder. I'll do that after. So I'll go ahead and change the color and copy and paste the entire hull. And as I did say earlier, there are some pictures of the ship here without the red stripe and Cleveland Cliffs lettering on the side. Sometimes it did just have an entirely black hull, basically. It also, basically the red on the front and back, those were painted as white. So, replace sign concrete. So if you wanna go with that other kind of color scheme, which is all black, and then you have white for these red bits, you can be my guest. I'd love to see it. But now there's our hull, our whole hull. You can see back here, we got the nice fin. You can barely make it out, but it's there. Copy, whip right, and paste. And there's the entire other side. So you got the bow up there, which is nice. You can see the sun shining in it, showing the curve. It's a nice view. See the bulwark goes up there, got the slabs and stairs up there. And yeah, we can fill in the entire deck. So I'm using brown terracotta. So, oops. Where am I? Whoa. Oh, okay. Fill in the deck right here. That's kind of hard to see. Fill with brown terracotta. So that's what it looks like in the pictures. It's just a bare steel deck painted brown. So there's that brown deck filled in. And we got two William G. Mailers here. So now we'll go ahead and do the propeller. Still got quite a bit more to do in this video, and we're already at an hour 7 minutes. That's fun, but it's worth it. Just gotta tell yourself it's worth it. You could just come back later and do the rest if you wanted to. Nobody's gonna stop you. It's not a requirement to watch the video fully in one. But anyway, we'll build the propeller. You can see you got a nice little cutout here. So basically, we'll go to the 5th block up on the opening. So this is gonna go count the stairs 1, and go 2, 3, 4, 5. And on that 5th block here, that's where we'll have our propeller shaft. So we're gonna build the propeller shaft 3 blocks out like that. And for the propellers themselves, these were 4-bladed, or this is a 4-bladed propeller. So I think I did make it face the right way as well. So we build 3 up there, 3 up there, and then 1. And here we build 3 over, down 1, 3 down, 3 down, and then 1 over, over. That seems really, yeah, that can't be right. That's way too big. This is what? Out 2, out 2. Okay. Let's try that again. This is a bigger propeller. These are bigger blades than they should be. That's used on like that big ship, Oceanic. So we build up 2 and then up 2 like that. Up 2, over 2, down 2, down 2, over 2, and over 2. And then we'll put the stairs here, 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 and here. And here, here, and here. All around these edges. And there's our propeller. Nice and centered. There we go. Now the ship has propulsion. You gotta make it be able to steer though. So we'll add the rudder now. We'll grab out our black stone wall, and right behind here, where it looks like it's in real life, it doesn't actually connect to this little strip right there, but with the walls, it automatically connects. So we'll basically just build 2 walls like that, and then we make this 8 blocks tall total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's our little rudder extension. Now behind this, we'll add, and no, that's not the hinge. That's just part of the rudder. It's a little thinner at the back. So we'll build 7 blocks back here. So 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay. Wow. Build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there, and then we'll build up by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Is that 13? Did I screw it up? Did I screw up counting? It is 13. That's fine. It's 13 up, and then 2 forward like that, and then down we go 3, 2 or 3, and then 2, and then we go down by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see these 7 connect up to the rest of the rotor there. So I'll go ahead and fill all this in here. So that, come on, black concrete. Fill in this bit here. There's a few slabs we need to add. So it's basically just a slab there, there, and then 2 slabs there. I think that's right. Slabs, yeah, and 2 slabs. Okay, so now we'll grab out our black stone wall again. Then now we'll add the hinge. So these 3 blocks right here, where the propeller, where the rudder and the hull touch. We'll put 3 wall there, and we'll surround those with dark oak trapdoors like this. There we go. And then we'll build, I think it's what? Is it up? Yeah, we'll build 2 more up, which is wall. I'll put a chiseled, polished blackstone block right there. And that is our hinge. So basically this whole rudder, it would hinge across that point, and then these thinner ends of the rudder would swing out like this. Basically. So there's the propeller and rudder done. Let's see, what do I have next up? I got the bow thruster next. So if you're doing like a 1925 version, then you probably wouldn't add the bow thruster because I don't think it was there at that time. But you know, this is like a modern day version of it. So we'll fly down to the keel. Where the keel is. Here's the keel. And we'll count to the 10th block back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, let's see, we'll go up by 2. So basically third block black right here. And punch that out. And I have it written down that that's the center of this 3x3 hole. I think the center is a block higher. Yeah, the center is a block higher than that. So, where's my hole? Where's the hole? So, this on the 4th block up, that's the center of where your 3x3 will go. So, punch out these blocks around it. Like that. And I know it's pretty hard to see. I'll get our, it's really hard to see. Wow. I might just change this back to sign concrete real quick. Come on. Replace black concrete with cyan concrete. There we go. Alright, so we're going to add some stairs in here to start. Just on these outer edges. So basically add one there. Add one there. That. Just like that. And then a stair there. And a stair there. You know, I think this one is supposed to be there. Just gonna have it like that. Is this one supposed to be this one? Let me move back a block. Let me check. I don't have it written down. These stairs go. So this one is it 2 back there and 2 oh fuck. Okay. 2 back there and 2 in the front. There we go. 2 there, 2 there. And we'll go ahead and basically take the sign concrete, build it all the way towards the middle. Like this. Just surround it on all sides. You won't have the stairs and stuff, so the inside would have been round, but it just looks better when you don't have stairs. You can also add the propeller when you don't have the stairs. So right here, there's like a explain it. I think it's yeah. Basically, make a plus shape in here with some stairs on the ends like this, and then double that in thickness. And then for the propeller, we build it 2 out with smooth sandstone, and then just add stairs in the corners like this. And that's kind of how our bow thruster would be. So obviously it'd be the same on the other side. But I'll go ahead and change the colors back and then copy and paste it. So replace sign concrete with black concrete. And then I'll go ahead and stand here. I'll do copy, click right, and paste. The little center thing where the propeller connects to, that is the motor, basically. And there is the bow thruster on both sides. So we're all the way up at an hour and 15 minutes now, an hour 16 minutes, and I still have plenty more to do. I think what I'll do, I'll get the stripe and like the letters, and then that'll be it. I won't bother with the deck houses quite yet, so it's still gonna be a pretty hefty long video, but I don't want it to be too long. So let me grab my materials right here. Now we'll fly up to the bow, way up here. And we're going to count to the 20-second block back on the top. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's change those 2 blocks to red. Now, on this first red block, we'll build, well, basically, there's a line. It's actually thicker at the top than it is at the bottom. You have a thick red line along the bottom. So it's angled down. It was pretty hard to get this correct, get the angle correct, but from here we'll build basically a row of 3 It starts with it starts with a row 2 down. It's like that. Just add one there, and then behind that we add 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2. So 2 and 2, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2. Now from this block, we basically just fill in some extra corners. We'll build. Yeah, we'll build down 3, so 1, 2, 3, it's already there, and then 2, so 1, 2 like that, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. So now the stripe is a bit thicker at the top than it is at the bottom. Now down here for this stripe, we basically extend this 2 blocks all the way for 254 more blocks long. So you have those 2, and then add 254 more double up. So this, I'm pretty sure, so this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would have been stacked by 247. I just want to make sure this is the correct length. So whatever this length is plus 8. 248, what's 248 plus 8 is 256. Should be 254. So I got 2 blocks over. Just measure this one more time to make sure it is actually 254. So it's 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. That is good. There's our red stripe, and this red stripe you're going to want to do on the other side as well. So I'll go ahead and copy and paste that first. As for the Cleveland Cliffs logo, that you can't copy, flip, and paste because, obviously if you copy, flip, and paste, then it'll be mirrored on the other side. The text will be mirrored. So I'm not going to copy, flip, and paste that, but I'll do the stripe here. So now the other side should have this stripe. There it is. Just make sure it got the stripe up the front. Alright, so now, well, for the lettering, we'll go to the, basically find the very outer section here on the section 17. Find this block right here. And this is on the top block of this red stripe. And we'll count to the 67th block back. Haha, yes, funny number, whatever. 67, right there. And we'll go up 2 on the blocks. So, yeah, second block up right here. And we'll just build 4 blocks up like that. 2 blocks over, 2 blocks over. And then, how did I do this? How did I make this C? Wait, what? It should be, wait. This should be 5 blocks tall. Why isn't it? How did I screw up the stripe placement? What? Let's see, what is it? 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. Oh, 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 I see. It's just this strip that got messed up, so you basically go, you have 2 there, 2 there. So remove that block there. And then it should be like what? Down 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right, yeah, and then down 2, and then down 3, and then 2, and then 2. So that one should be black there. And then 2, 2, so you got 2, and then 3, and then 2, 2, and then 3 here. So I'll add one there. And then we add 2, 3, 2. So 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So I'm gonna have to redo some of this. My apologies. Again, I can easily copy, flip, and paste it, so Let's see if we can shoot for under an hour and a half for this video. It's getting long. Replace red concrete. Not replace near. Replace red concrete with black concrete. Do the same thing over here. Here we are. Now do replace black concrete with red concrete. There we go. There's our stripe lowered by a block. And again, I'll just make sure this is the correct length. So it's 245, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Need to extend it by a block over on this end. There we go. Now we can copy paste all this. We can also lower our C by a block, or actually make it a block longer. That's where C will go. So I think I did what, first position? Okay. So set this to our second position. Do copy, flip right, and paste. And actually, did I get this right? I don't think I did. Hopefully I did though. Let's see, for the second one, we should be down 3, and then 2, and then 3. Okay, never mind. That is fine. That doesn't need to be changed. Alright, now for the C, we'll go back to the C. We already have it marked, hopefully. We still have it marked. Basically, add one there, and then we'll remove these corners. That's the C for Cleveland Cliffs. Now leave a 3-block gap, and on the 4th, right there, to remove the L. So again, 3 blocks long, all the way up. It's the L, other 3-block gap, and on the 4th will be the E, which is pretty simple. It's the E, and even another 3-block gap at the top. On the 4th, we start our V, so it's down 2, 1, up 2, up 2. Do the E again, so leave the L, and then 3-block gap. Do the A, which I think is what, 2? No, it's just 4 up, and then 1. 4 there, and then the A is there. L, A, and then here's the N. How did I do the N? Alright, I did 2 there, 2 there. Here's the N. So the N is 4 blocks long instead of 3. Like the rest of these N. The V is 5. N, and then should have the D after that. So the D is what? Like this. Cleveland. And leave a 3-block gap here. 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th, we'll add the side block for the star. I think it was actually like a little circle. It might have been. There's some logo thingy. What was it? Was it just? Hold on. It says William G. Mather. Was it just a circle or was it a star? Or I have this random curiosity now. Oh. Oh, I see. It was just a yellow square with the letter C inside of it. I think. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I think that's it. Just a yellow square with a C inside of it. None of these pictures are like high quality enough for me to see. Yeah, there we go. Found one. Alright. So yeah. There's that. And then, so again, we'll leave a 3-block gap here. And then on the 4th is where we'll start the cliffs. So put the C in. And then the L. And the I is just a single line. Up. That's the I. And then the F. do it like, yeah, I did. Okay. And the F again. And the S, I think I had some trouble on. Oh no, this is where the S should go. That's where the S should go. And so put 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then 3 down here. Take out the corners. Cleveland Cliffs. Nice. So I can use World Edit for this. I can do a little cut through and paste. I'll show you how. Because we know where this is supposed to end. So what we'll do is we'll stand at the very end of the S here. Face inward of the ship. Stand here, I'll do copy, flip right, face this way, and do flip right. And then over here where we marked the C, stand right here, and do paste. And boom. There it is without the reverse lettering. So Cleveland Cliffs, and we now have a like an hour and a half long video, so that's cool. Anyway, there's Cleveland Cliffs, SS William G. Mather, part 1. So part 2 will be like pretty much all the superstructure stuff, probably the cargo hatches as well, because those are just copy paste. I'll try not to get it too long, try to make it a little quicker than this. Try not to yap as much, but yeah, so there's that. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye for now.